It's such a huge spectrum of control that's in place, you know, that the human consciousness and human society and the human species in general has been bombarded from so many different directions. But of course, electromagnetism is a huge part of it. I mean, when you look at your body, you are basically an electromagnetic being. You're an electrical being even more than you are a biological being. Your body, for example, is 85% water. The chemical makeup of your body is actually quite small, around about 15% of your body makeup. The rest of it is just water. Everything you experience within this biological computer that we call the human body is an electromagnetic experience. The fact that you can hear me talking to you, these are simply vibrations picked up by your eardrums that are sent down a series of neurons and wires and nerve fibres that are interpreted by the brain as electromagnetic signals. Touching the table and feeling the sensation of touch is an electromagnetic signal. Everything that you think, everything you experience is an electromagnetic signal interpreted by the brain. So if you can interfere with that signal, then you can start imposing your own programs. And if you think of it, the body actually runs like a program. It actually runs like a biological computer that operates on electromagnetic frequencies. So it's very easy to intercept that. You could intercept the cornea, for example, and you could put visions in someone's eyes, because when you get vision in your eye, you're just getting light coming in and registering in the cornea. It's being converted inside in your brain. It's being sent to your brain, which tells you what you see. All you have to do is interfere with that at the point where it reaches the nerve endings. The same with the ears. All you have to do is interfere with it. So I believe this is why they are giving people expensive technology so much. I mean, you can get a $1,000 mobile phone on a $1 plan if you take it out on a 2-year plan. And it isn't because they want you to have expensive technology, they want you to have the mobile phone. And we've seen this whole electromagnetic grid being built up around us, and I think it's having an extreme effect on the psyche. Even television, anything that flickers, any lights that you have on, you'll find they all flicker. Street traffic lights, even car tail lights, if you video them, you'll find there's a flicker rate on all of these lights. This again is sending an electromagnetic signal to your brain. It shuts down the corpus callosum, which prevents your left and right brain talking to one another and keeps you very disconnected from reality. This is how they've done it. They've used so many means. They've done it through biological means, through chemical means. The fluoride in our water supplies, which shuts down our pineal gland, stops us from experiencing a lot of higher senses, a lot of the things that do exist outside visible light, the things the shaman talk about that exist outside the five sense reality. We're disconnected from all of these things, and the system of control that they use to do it is absolutely massive. It's incredibly massive, and I believe this also relates to the smart meters that have been put around the planet. It relates to the satellite grid. All of it is about electromagnetic control. It really is. Even civilization itself, I mean, civilization that we've come up with is itself a system of control. I don't see why we would have ever come up with the type of civilization we currently have if it was not about control. So it's being bombarded everywhere. We're absolutely saturated in it from all angles. Well, electromagnetics can affect people in all sorts of ways, and the test that you're talking about is very significant, because what they did was they actually injected nanoparticulates into rats, and then they exposed the rats to an electromagnetic signal which caused these nanoparticulates to switch the genes of the rats on and off. So this shows that they can control genes by imposing an electromagnetic signal over a nanoparticulate. This is very, very significant research. So, and they're showing that electromagnetics can control biology. You simply have to put a vector in there. You have to put an interface in there, which the nanotechnology is in this instance. But like I said, everything you experience is an electromagnetic signal. Everything is electromagnetic. We have remote controls that can be used to switch channels on televisions. We have wireless phones. We have wireless technology everywhere. Why would we believe for a minute that we are not being affected by this wireless technology when we are electromagnetic beings? And that's the thing. And they're showing you with these tests that they've done on these rats, with the simple introduction of programmable nanoparticulates into a biological organism, they can create genetic changes in that organism using radio waves. So you're seeing this whole system being put in place right around the Earth.